Imagine a world without the irresistible crunch of a perfectly fried chicken wing or the golden delight of a crispy French fry. Tragic, right? But let's not get too carried away just yet. What if we told you it's actually good that there is fried food? Yes, you heard that right. Despite all the bad press, fried food has some surprising benefits that might just make you think twice before swearing off that crispy goodness. From instant gratification and social bonding to cultural significance and more, fried food plays a bigger role in our lives than you might think. Ready to get crispy? Why do we love fried food so much actually? Well, for starters, there's that instant gratification. Imagine biting into a piece of fried chicken. That satisfying crunch followed by juicy, flavorful meat. It's pure bliss. The crispy texture and rich flavors of fried food trigger a pleasure response in our brains, making us feel happy and content. But it's not just about taste. Fried food is a social magnet. Think about all the social events and gatherings where fried food plays a starring role. From family picnics and backyard barbecues to street festivals and fairs, fried food brings people together. It's the ultimate comfort food that we love to share. And let's not forget its cultural significance. Fried food is a staple in many cuisines around the world. Whether it's tempura in Japan, samosas in India, or churros in Spain, these delicious treats are a vital part of culinary traditions and heritage. Fried food is like a universal language of deliciousness. It's amazing how something as simple as frying can create such a wide array of beloved dishes across the globe. Whether it's a fancy restaurant or a food truck on the corner, fried food has a way of making any meal feel special. It's that golden, crispy touch that adds a little bit of magic to our dining experiences. So, next time you reach for that fried delight, remember, it's not just about indulging. It's about savoring a piece of culture, sharing joy with friends, and experiencing a little moment of happiness. And hey, isn't that something we all could use a bit more of? Why does fried food taste so darn good? There's some fascinating chemistry behind it. First up, the Maillard reaction. When you fry food, you're essentially heating it up to high temperatures. This causes proteins and sugars in the food to react, creating that beautiful brown color and complex flavors. It's what gives fried food its distinctive, mouth-watering taste and aroma. Then there's caramelization. This process happens when the natural sugars in food are heated, breaking down and forming new, delicious compounds. It's why fried onions turn sweet and golden, and why those French fries have that perfect blend of crispy and tender. But it's not just about what's happening in the pan. Our brains play a big part too. When we eat fried food, it triggers the release of dopamine, the feel-good hormone. It's the same chemical that makes us feel happy and satisfied after a good meal. Dopamine is a powerful motivator. It's why we crave that crispy, greasy goodness. It lights up the pleasure centers in our brain, making us feel rewarded and content. In short, fried food makes our brains happy. There's also the texture factor. The high heat of frying creates a crispy exterior while keeping the inside moist and tender. This contrast in textures, crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside, is incredibly satisfying to our senses. Think about it. That first bite of a fried chicken wing or a crispy onion ring. It's a symphony of crunch and flavor that makes every bite an adventure. Now it's time to get real. While fried food can be a tasty treat, consuming it regularly comes with some serious health risks. First up, let's talk about heart health. Fried foods are often loaded with unhealthy fats, which can raise bad cholesterol levels and lower good cholesterol levels. This combination, studies have shown that people who eat fried food regularly are at a higher risk of developing heart disease. The trans fats found in many fried foods can lead to inflammation and the buildup of fatty deposits in the arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis. But it doesn't stop there. Consuming too much fried food can also lead to other serious health problems like obesity, type 2 diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. Fried foods are often high in calories and low in nutritional value, contributing to weight gain and obesity. Obesity itself is a risk factor for numerous health issues, including type 2 diabetes, which affects how your body processes blood sugar. When you consume a lot of fried food, it can lead to insulin resistance, where your body's cells don't respond well to insulin, leading to higher blood sugar levels. This can eventually result in type 2 diabetes, a chronic condition that requires careful management. Then there's the issue of harmful compounds formed during frying. As we mentioned earlier, when oils like linoleic sunflower oil are heated to high temperatures, they break down and produce toxic byproducts like aldehydes. These compounds have been linked to inflammation, oxidative stress, and even cancer. Research suggests that these harmful compounds can damage cells and contribute to the development of chronic diseases. So, while that fried treat might be delicious, it's important to be aware of the potential risks it carries. Let's break down the specific impacts it has on various parts of the body. First, let's look at the cardiovascular system. Fried foods are typically high in unhealthy fats, particularly trans fats and saturated fats. These fats can lead to the buildup of plaque in the arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis. This narrows the arteries and makes it harder. Over time, this buildup can severely impair heart function, leading to chronic heart disease. Studies have shown that people who consume fried food regularly have a significantly higher risk of developing heart disease and hypertension. Next, let's talk about digestion and metabolism. Fried foods are often difficult to digest because they're high in fat. This can slow down the digestive process and lead to discomfort, such as bloating and indigestion. Consistently consuming high-fat fried foods can also affect your pancreas. The pancreas produces insulin, which helps regulate blood sugar levels. Eating too much fried food can lead to insulin resistance, where the body's cells don't respond properly to insulin. This condition is a precursor to type 2 diabetes. The liver is another organ that takes a hit. Excessive intake of unhealthy fats can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a condition where fat builds up in the liver cells. This can cause inflammation and scarring, impairing the liver's ability to function properly. Believe it or not, your skin can also be affected by your diet. High-fat, high-sugar diets, like those that include a lot of fried foods, can lead to acne and other skin problems. The inflammatory properties of trans fats can exacerbate skin conditions and lead to premature aging. And then, there's the risk of cancer. Research suggests that the harmful compounds formed when oils are heated to high temperatures, like acrylamide and aldehydes, can increase. It's clear that while fried food may taste great, it comes with a host of potential health issues that can affect almost every part of your body. It's important to be aware of these risks and make informed choices about how often you indulge in these tasty treats. Let's take a look into some of the research findings on sunflower oil, particularly focusing on its health implications when used for frying. First, let's differentiate between high oleic and linoleic sunflower oils. High oleic sunflower oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, which are more stable at high temperatures and offer heart health benefits. On the other hand, linoleic sunflower oil is high in polyunsaturated fats, specifically omega-6 fatty acids, which are less stable and can lead to health issues when consumed in excess. Research indicates that high oleic sunflower oil can help improve cholesterol levels by increasing good cholesterol and decreasing bad cholesterol. This makes it a healthier option for frying compared to oils high in saturated fats. However, when it comes to frying, the type of sunflower oil you use makes a big difference. Linoleic sunflower oil, when heated to high temperatures, can break down and produce harmful compounds like aldehydes and acrylamide. These compounds are linked to inflammation, oxidative stress, and an increased risk of chronic diseases such as cancer. A study published in the Journal of Hazardous Materials found that heating linoleic sunflower oil produces a significant amount of these toxic byproducts. This is particularly concerning because these compounds can damage cells and contribute to the development of various cancers. In contrast, high oleic sunflower oil is much more stable under heat. It produces fewer harmful compounds, making it a safer choice for frying. This stability is due to its higher content of monounsaturated fats, which are less likely to oxidize and break down at high temperatures. So, if you enjoy fried food and want to make a healthier choice, opting for high oleic sunflower oil is a good start. It offers the benefits of sunflower oil without the same level of risk associated with its linoleic counterpart. Why do we find fried food so irresistible? Fried food isn't just about taste, it's also about how it makes us feel. Eating fried food triggers the release of dopamine in the brain, the feel-good hormone. This creates a sensation of pleasure and satisfaction that can be quite addictive. Dopamine plays a crucial role in the reward system of our brain. When we eat something delicious, like fried food, our brain releases dopamine, making us feel happy and rewarded. This is why we often crave fried food, especially when we're stressed or looking for comfort. Think about it. After a long, stressful day, what's more comforting than biting into a crispy piece of fried chicken or a hot golden fry? It's like an instant mood booster. But there's more to it than just individual pleasure. Fried food also plays a big role in our social lives. Sharing fried food with friends and family can strengthen social bonds and create happy memories. Whether it's a family gathering, a party, or just a casual hangout, fried food often takes center stage. This social aspect adds another layer to our emotional connection with fried food. It's not just the food itself, but the positive associations and memories that come with it. These experiences make fried food even more appealing. However, this strong emotional connection can also make fried food hard to resist. Food companies know this and often use it to their advantage, creating marketing strategies that tap into our emotions and cravings. This can lead to overconsumption and make it harder to break the habit. So, while fried food can bring joy and comfort, it's important to be mindful of how much and how often we indulge. Understanding the emotional and psychological factors at play can help us make better choices and find healthier ways to satisfy those cravings. Fried food, like many indulgences, isn't inherently bad, but it's how we choose to consume it that makes all the difference. Personal choice plays a crucial role in our health and well-being. Understanding the impacts of what we eat empowers us to make informed decisions. It's about being aware of the consequences and taking responsibility for our dietary habits. Reading labels, understanding what's in our food, and knowing the effects of different cooking methods are all part of this responsibility. It's about making choices that align with our health goals and values. Moderation is key. Enjoying fried food occasionally, rather than regularly, can help us maintain a healthy balance. It's perfectly okay to indulge every now and then, as long as we do it mindfully and not at the expense of our health. Food is also about community and connection. Sharing meals, whether healthy or indulgent, brings us together and enriches our lives. The joy and bonding that come from eating together are important aspects of our well-being. We also have a responsibility to future generations. Making healthier choices can set a positive example for our children and help foster a culture of mindful eating. It's about passing on habits that contribute to long-term health and happiness. In the end, it's not about completely avoiding fried food or feeling guilty for enjoying it. It's about balance, awareness, and making choices that support our health and well-being, both now and in the future. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope you've gained some valuable insights and are inspired to make healthier, more informed choices. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, take care and eat well.